I'm Alex Elphinston. I work for Adam Smith International and I'm the project director of the Vuna program. We are looking at all facets of the value chain. So not just production, not plot level and plant level or even household level, but agroecological zone level, national level, and integrating all the different players in those levels into climate change initiatives within agriculture. Vuna, through its grant facility, has been able to invest grant funds into small, mostly small, private sector businesses which otherwise struggle to get finance, especially from normal commercial sources. And the results of that has, for example, allowed female-owned seed companies in Malawi to contract smallholder farmers to produce foundation seed, which they then buy back, and they've used the Vuna funds to buy back the foundation seed, which is then sold into the wider market for grain production. There's been a lot of advances in access to finance, but I think genuinely bringing in financiers to develop large-scale climate-smart agricultural initiatives will be a big challenge.
So I am Victoria Harvey. I'm the Senior Programme Manager for Vuna. Some of the main challenges were around enabling environment, so working with the governments on various policies and finance, as well as working with the private sector around certain climate-smart agricultural techniques. I think the key takeaway over the time I've worked with Vuna is the importance of collaboration between the government and the private sector. I think it shows that you need the enabling environment to be in place. You also need the private sector following the same techniques and looking at the same practices. And in the countries where they work together, I think we saw some really good results. And I think when we had all of the government, private sector and researchers in one room for our lessons learning workshop, I think that was a really exciting time, and there was some great conversations going on. And I think if the program was going on longer or another phase, I would try and have more of those workshops and try and bring people together across the region and across private sector and the government.
My name is Golden Maove. I am the team leader on Vuna, which is a regional climate smart agriculture program covering East and Southern Africa. The genesis of Vuna stems from the climate risks that the region faces with the rising temperatures and cyclical droughts and floods. Farmers are increasingly experiencing low productivity, and that's leading to low agricultural outputs, which resultantly leads to poverty. So Vuna is a word that is spoken or used in most of the Bantu languages from East Africa all the way down to the Cape, which means harvest bountifulness. And essentially what we are communicating is that by practicing climate smart agriculture, you are sure that you'll harvest. Well, I'll start off with the successes. The successes are, one, building the social capital with the private sector, government departments, as well as researchers to generate credible evidence, to create an enabling environment for CSA to thrive, and to test innovative business models that deliver climate smart agricultural solutions to smallholder farmers. So in summary, in terms of successes, we've partnered with 5 governments in the region to develop policies as well as tools that are necessary for CSA players, as well as coordination mechanisms. We've partnered with research institutions to produce 8 high-quality research outputs that provide guidelines, evidence that support implementers, funders, and policymakers. We've also been able to work with no less than 19 agribusinesses to deliver climate smart solutions to more than 200,000 smallholder farmers across the region.